Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us in WYLN News. I'm Preston Endress. A teen charged with shooting and killing his girlfriend has been sentenced to over 20 years in prison. Alan Myers pled guilty on Tuesday to third-degree murder for the death of 17-year-old Cassidy Matulovich in 2022. According to officials, the incident took place on Sand Hollow Road in Butler Township. Myers has been sentenced to 20 to 40 years in prison in connection with the incident. A man wanted in connection with a deadly stabbing in Wilkes-Barre has been taken into custody. According to officials, Justice Flannery of Exeter, Maine was arrested in Maine on Monday on drug charges. Upon further investigation, officers discovered that Flannery was wanted on murder charges in Wilkes-Barre. According to police, Flannery and 4 other men confronted the victim Scott Knox on May 7th about a drug deal in Wilkes-Barre and then began to assault him. During the assault, police say Knox was punched and stabbed multiple times before managing to flee the scene. Knox later died from his injuries. Flannery has been charged with murder, unlawful trafficking in drugs, and aggravated forgery in connection with the incident. Flannery remains in custody as a fugitive for a Pennsylvania governor's warrant. The Luzerne Conservation District, or LCD, has announced that they will be beginning a mosquito control operation across Luzerne County on Wednesday, August 28th. During the operation, officials say a truck will travel around the county to communities such as 40 Fort, West Wyoming, Exeter, West Piston, and Plains Township spraying for adult mosquitoes. Officials say the decision to conduct the operation came following numerous complaints from residents. During the operation, officials will utilize the product Aquaduet, which will be applied at a rate of 0.62 ounces per acre. Officials at LCD say the product provides a quick knockdown and effective control of adult mosquitoes. The operation is scheduled to begin in the evening hours of Wednesday, August 28th. Coming up on WYLN News, a man is wanted by the Carbon County Sheriff's Office. Plus, the Coal Miners Heritage Festival returns to Lansford. But first, we'll take a look at our 5-day forecast brought to you by the WYLN Weather Kids. We'll be right back.
Lehigh Valley Health Network and Jefferson Health have come together, 2 leading health systems dedicated to improving the well-being of our communities and offering you a broader access to uncompromising high-quality care, stronger together for you.
My name is Ellie and tomorrow's going to be rainy.
We want your child to be our WYLN Weather Kid. Your child can be our feature weather reporter of the day on WYLN News and WYLN social media posts just by using your smartphone or any video recording device. It's easy. All ages are welcome, from toddlers to teens. To find out how, go to the weather section of WYLNTV.com or look for our post about it on the WYLN News Facebook page. Submit your Weather Kid video today.
WYLN TV 35 is expanding and is on the hunt for a dynamic salesperson to join our vibrant team. If you've got the passion and the drive, we want to hear from you. Send your resume to the email displayed on your screen. Don't miss this great opportunity.
Your guide to everything Pocono Mountains is PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Tune in and see all the unique places to stay and things to do in the Pocono Mountains. Watch PTN on WYLN.
Like and follow WYLN News on Facebook for the WYLN News Midday Update, posted daily between noon and 2 p.m. Powered by Lehigh Valley Health Network. When it's serious, there's only one health network with seriously innovative health institutes. Lehigh Valley Health Network, your health deserves a partner. Come shoot at Whitetail Preserve, 118 Boulevard Road in Bloomsburg. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicap accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 or 570-790-8969. Do you like craft beer? Do you want to learn the right way to sample wine? How about checking out a restaurant with a unique flavor or a crazy food challenge? These are just some of the things we are featuring on Wine, Hops, and Road Stops. So, spend some time learning about great wine, great beer, and great food on WYLN TV 35.
Welcome back to WYLN News. A man is wanted by the Carbon County Sheriff's Office. Jason Wersinger is wanted on charges of simple possession and use/possession of drug paraphernalia. He is known to have ties to the Tamaqua area. Anyone with information regarding his whereabouts is asked to contact the Carbon County Sheriff's Office at 570-325-2821. The 17th Annual Coal Miners Heritage Festival is returning to Lansford this weekend. The event will run from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Sunday, September 1st at the No. 9 Coal Mine and Museum. During the event, participants will have the opportunity to celebrate the history and culture of the anthracite coal region with a variety of historic food, crafts, and activities. The event will feature a coal shoveling competition, coal screening demonstrations, coal region music, coal sack races, and much more. Visitors will also have the opportunity to view early automobiles, a vintage high-lift coal delivery truck, and explore the 1855 No. 9 Coal Mine and Museum. Regional food favorites like halupki, halushki, and pierogies will also be available for purchase in addition to other food vendors. The No. 9 Coal Mine and Museum is located at 9 West Dock Street in Lansford. The 24th Annual Nuremberg Celebration is right around the corner. The event will run from 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Saturday, August 31st and Sunday, September 1st at North Union Township Park. The event will feature live music, food and craft vendors, a car show, and tricky trays. Visitors will also have the opportunity to participate in volleyball, tug-of-war, and horseshoe competitions. Sunday night will conclude with a fireworks display. To learn more, you can visit the annual Nuremberg Celebrations Facebook page. Coming up on Tamaqua's News Choice, Chris Fulmer releases down the path through history with Berwick Part 3. Plus, we visit the Gunderson Rehabilitation Center on this week's Wellness Wednesday. And stay right here on WYLN. We'll be right back.
A hidden treasure, the Nescapec Collective Farm Market Garden located in Butler Community Garden in Drums. Nescapec Collective Micro Farm produces a variety of organically grown lettuce, specialty greens, seasonal fruits, and vegetables, and some flowers too. The Nescapec Collective was established to make it easier for people to eat healthy foods, support local farms while reducing the distance between producer and consumer. All products are locally grown and sourced, giving you a farm-to-table experience delivered to your door. Fresh from the Farm is brought to you by Lehigh Valley Health Network and Jefferson Health. Together for the future of care. Learn more at lvhn.org/Jefferson. If you're looking for an affordable pre-owned car or truck, Cheers Auto Sales has a great lineup of clean, dependable, and quality vehicles. Stop in at 610 North Broad Street in West Hazleton, 570-454-7229. Cheers is proud to be celebrating 70 years in business. Attention WYLN viewers, WYLN TV can now be seen on the Hazleton Service Electric Cablevision HD tier, channel 507, and over the air at 35.1. WYLN, we're your local network.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. I end up going to a dentist and he wants to charge over $600 for a night guard. That's when I found this, the Brooks Night Guard. This was a game changer. It's smaller than other night guards that I tried, which is a good thing because it doesn't make me gag. It could fit on the top or the bottom of the teeth. It's lightweight and super comfortable. Now the Brux Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brux Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to bruxnightguard.com and order yours today. Your teeth will thank you for it in the morning.
Go to bruxnightguard.com and use the promo code to activate your special TV offer. That's bruxnightguard.com. Order today and take advantage of this special TV offer. Your teeth will thank you for it in the morning.
WYLN programming is online all the time. Visit our website at WYLNTV.com to check out archive shows and a live stream of our broadcasts. And don't forget to visit all of our social media pages for breaking news, weather, and sports. You can also head directly to our YouTube page for all our programming at youtube.com/WYLNTV35. Subscribe and ring that bell so you get notified every time there's a new show available online.
At the dawn of the 20th century, Berwick was a thriving town. A 1910 merger with nearby West Berwick would increase the town's population to over 12,000 residents. It was also around this time that a tradition began that would make Thanksgiving Day a day all borough residents would eagerly anticipate each year. When it began in 1908, it had only 13 participants, who slogged their way over 9 miles of unpaved roads. But what was originally called the Berwick Marathon quickly took root in the community as a major Thanksgiving event. In the more than a century since the Thanksgiving race began, not much has changed. Women were first allowed to run in 1972, and the name was changed to the Run for the Diamonds in the late 80s to reflect the fact that its 9-mile course is well short of an official marathon. But essentially the same course has been run each year, offering runners a challenge that is a great accomplishment to overcome. In the early decades of the century, several major businesses that would have deep impact on Berwick opened in town. In 1916, George Vaughn Sr., a former oil worker from West Virginia, opened a bakery on West Front and Oak Street with his life savings. Having seen his earlier businesses in West Virginia be flooded out due to rising rivers, Vaughn chose Berwick to operate his bakery, as the location was well above floodwaters. From humble beginnings, Vaughn's bakery rose to employ over 100 workers by 1961. Vaughn would also give back to the community that took him in, as he donated land to the borough to build a park. Today, Burr Vaughn Park stands as a tribute to his generosity. Vaughn's bakery no longer operates today, but the Berwick Brewing Company presently stands on its former location. 5 years after the bakery opened, a more well-known Berwick institution would be born, almost by accident. Earl Wise Sr. ran a deli on Mulberry Street in 1921. But he had a problem. He had too many potatoes to sell. The answer, as it turned out, would be simple. He asked his mother to cut them into chips to sell to his customers. At the time, most potato chips were displayed in display cases or barrels and scooped into brown paper bags when ordered. This had the additional problem of letting the chips go stale quickly, so Wise switched to wax paper bags to alleviate this. Very soon, his brand of chips was a hit with Berwick residents, so Wise decided to go full-time into the potato chip business. He opened a plant on Iron Street in 1923 and enlarged it several times over the years until fire destroyed it in 1944. Nonplussed, Wise rebuilt, and soon had a new state-of-the-art facility turning out potato chips, their bags now featuring the company's owl logo. Although the Wise family sold the business to Borden Incorporated in 1964, and the business has changed hands several other times, what is now Wise Foods Incorporated still has a major presence in Berwick, churning out not only potato chips but many other snack foods. Like George Vaughn, Earl Wise was a community-minded man as he donated the money to build the town's library. For most of the 20s, these and other businesses boomed in town, but by the end of the decade, the Great Depression hit Berwick and other communities across the nation were ravaged by financial calamity. Banks were hit particularly hard, with runs on savings by panicked investors rampant. Fortunately, one of Berwick's own was in position in high government to help those institutions in need. William H. Wooden was the grandson of Mordecai Jackson's most notable partner in what was by the 30s American Car and Foundry, and had served a stint as its president beginning in 1916. He had then moved to New York City, where he served 5 years as the head of that city's branch of the Federal Reserve. Despite being a registered Republican, he was an ardent supporter of Franklin Roosevelt, and when he was first elected to the presidency, Roosevelt named Wooden as his Treasury Secretary.
SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600. Hey, did you know WYLN posts news stories and other bonus content on social media all week long? The Weather Kids, Fresh from the Farm, Everyday Heroes, Let's Talk Sports, Feel Good Friday, daily news stories, and more. Visit WYLNTV.com, Facebook, and YouTube to check it out. WYLN, the local leader on social media. We're your local network.
Your guide to everything Pocono Mountains is PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Watch PTN on WYLN.
Hi everybody. This week on Let's Talk Chiropractic, I'm inviting Tyree Harris. He has an autistic son. He'll talk about that. He had neck fusion and how chiropractic could be gentle but still effective. So tune in this week.
Come shoot at Whitetail Preserve, 118 Boulevard Road in Bloomsburg. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicap accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 or 570-790-8969. When you see news happening in your neighborhood, call WYLN News at 570-459-1869 or email us at news@WYLNTV.com or send us a message on social media through Facebook. WYLN, we're your local network.
Hi, welcome to Wellness Wednesday. I am here at Lehigh Valley Hospital, Hazleton, on the 6th floor at our Gunderson Rehab Unit. Our Gunderson Rehab Unit has been here since 1998, but I'm sure a lot of you might know not exactly what we do here and the quality of care. So with me today is Dr. Chen, who is a physiatrist and manages patient care on the Gunderson Unit. So welcome, Dr. Chen.
Thank you for having me.
So tell us a little bit about what your role is in managing patient care when they're here on the Gunderson Unit.
Yeah, so as a physiatrist, we support patients who suffer severe illness and injury, sometimes catastrophic, like a stroke, spinal cord injury, multiple trauma, including hip fractures. So I collaborate closely with our physical therapist, occupational therapist, speech therapist, and other dedicated services like a nutritionist, and the social services to make improvement in patients' recovery and help them stand back on their feet, literally.
So when someone does have a setback, as you mentioned, and they need this type of care, you would be the person that would identify if they would benefit from this type of rehabilitation, correct?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, so we review cases from around the region to identify what kind of patients need our acute rehab care at Gunderson, and also do consults in the acute floor for help management for acute musculoskeletal and the neurological injuries to help them achieve the best maximum recovery and independence.
So, you know, having said all of that wonderful care that you do and how you develop that care plan for a patient, you're involved in all aspects, it sounds like, the whole disciplinary thing. Is there anything that you want people maybe to know about the benefits of having this type of rehabilitation when they have those kind of traumas?
Yeah, a lot of times those injuries, for example, and illnesses like a stroke and a hip fracture, they can be life-changing. Sometimes previously you were independent. After the stroke or hip fracture, you are not able to walk or even perform simple daily tasks. So after staying at the Gunderson Rehab, we're going to teach you and train you and have good medical management, help you regain the best independence, like prior to your severe injury?
I mean, I know over the years, and once again, we said 1998, so we've been here a long time, a lot of wonderful success stories of people who have benefited from this type of care here. You're a little bit newer to the team. Tell us a little bit more about your background.
Yeah, so I completed my residency training not too far away in Geisinger, and I completed my master's study in Boston.
Oh, okay. And what brought you to our area?
I enjoyed living in the Northeast Pennsylvania area, and so I decided to stay in the Sevier region. And I know Lehigh Valley House Network is a great system, so I enjoy staying here.
Well, thank you so much for your insight on the Gunderson Rehab Unit and your role as a physician here. And thank you for watching Wellness Wednesday.
You're watching WYLN TV 35.